Yes.
right? And then what is the note function formula for a major scale? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1.
Yes.
And then what does that mean between 1 and 2 is a whole step, between 2 and 3 is a whole step, right? The numbers mean the distances, right?
Yes.
Because when you apply this information, it's a lot easier to work in terms of digital formulas with lines. Like if somebody said, okay, do a box groove. Well, what's that? Oh, that's 1, 1, flat 7, 5, 1 in the scale. So I just
Okay.
1, 1, 1, 1, flat 7, 5, 5, 1. So the note functions designate a certain note in that particular scale, right? So this is how you'll apply the information because the numbers are the same in all keys.
Okay.
In other words, 1 is 1, A is 1, right? I mean, all the A's are 1. But if
Uh,
you change the key to like F, all the F's would be 1.
right.
Then all the G's would be 2. So,
Right.
all the boxes would actually stay the same here. The shapes that you're playing now are the same for every key that you will play. They'll be in a different place on the neck. They'll just kind of move around. Like if your neck was in a circle, the boxes would just spin around the circle.
Okay.
But they always stay in the same relationship to each other.
Gotcha.
So the real cool thing about these shapes is that you're learning, fingering wise, 7 different scales times 15 different major keys times 15 different minor keys. That's a lot of information for 7 boxes. And that's really good news for us. It cuts down on the amount of information that we actually have to learn physically on the instrument to play. In fact, about 90% of your vocabulary is in these 7 boxes that you will ever play,
Okay. But the
right?
box will change if
No,
it's minor versus major or no?
no, the note function numbers will change. The boxes will stay the same. That's the cool part. So you don't have to
Huh?
change the boxes. Just the numbers inside the circles there will change. So with these shapes, you want to name the shapes with their note function number starting point. And
Okay.
also pretend like A is the only key in the world for now, because when you change keys on this stuff, it's really easy. So if you
Okay.
just learn it really good in A, then the other keys will be a breeze.
Okay.
All right, so the first box we're going to name the 2 box because it starts on note function number 2,
Yes. Okay.
right? So all the 2 box, no matter what key you're in a major scale, the 2 box is always going to look just like that,
Okay.
right? So say, okay, I'm going to play the 2 box of the A major scale, and then just play it and call out the numbers up and down as you go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Then the 3 box. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Then the 4 box.
Okay.
All right?
And you're starting in the two box. On every one, you're starting with the first finger, right?
Except for the 2 box because you have the open string.
Right. The first
But
one.
yeah, but all the other ones start with the first finger. And if you're curious about if you want to follow those fingering things on slide 5, then just have that page handy and just look at that for a second. But then
Okay.
but this is the stuff that you're actually going to apply when you actually really play. This is what you're going to use.
Okay. Oh, this is the same. Okay. Never
Yeah,
mind.
it's the same boxes exactly.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So all,
Got it.
all, all I did was change what's in those circles. Instead
Yeah.
of finger numbers, it has note function numbers now.
Okay. I'm following now.
Yeah, so you already know how to play this in terms of boxes.
Yeah.
Now you got to just put the names to each of these notes with the numbers.
Right.
So if I
It,
said okay, we're in the key of A, play 5. That's going to be an E. Now you can say, well, which one? I mean, that's 5. 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 They're all 5s. All the E's are 5.
okay.
If A is 1.
Right. And it's always going to be in the same. place, relation.
Exactly.
With the
yeah.
one.
As long as you tune your bass in standard tuning, that will be the case. Yes.
Okay.
Now, if you start tuning like down a half step and do stuff like that, then that changes.
Okay.
Now, I don't see how guys do that, man. I know some players that like they change the tuning every tune they play.
Really?
Yeah, and they have it all figured out. And there's this one guy who changes the tuning in the middle of the song. He's got these little hip shot, drop thing, and he's got them on every string. He'll go down, dang, down, and he'll flip them around and do all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I have enough trouble keeping up with it as it is, I mean, just sitting there changing it all the time.
No.
So, yeah, as long as you tune standard tuning, this will never change.
Okay. Gotcha.
Right, so your mission on this one is to, first of all, before you play each box, make sure you name it. That's important.
Okay.
Because later on, I'll say, well, use the 5-box there.
Right.
You're going to know exactly what that means. That's going to mean in key of A here, it's going to mean, it's going to be that.
Okay.
Then later on, I'll say, okay, E flat major scale, play the 6-box. How fast can you get to that information on the bass? So you got to calculate what's 6 of E flat, and then find 6 on the B string, then play the box. So you go through a series of mental steps to get to it all. That's later on down the road.
Okay.